Hello guys, welcome back to another few days in my life. I am going to do just a vlog. I don't know how many days it's going to be. We'll mash some bits up together. But, you know, it's another week on maternity leave, so we might have some fun days, we might have some very boring days. I'll bring you along for the experience. Today is Thursday. Not really anything like crazy going on. My dad's going to come over for a bit. He's not seen Harper yet this week. And, oh, something that is exciting for me, for no one else, I am going to the gym tonight for the first time since I had Harper. Tom and I have decided to come up with a bit of a schedule so that both of us can get some time into exercise, because I've realised I've not spoken about this on here yet. We are getting married. So, a bit of a random one. We went to look at a wedding venue last week, absolutely fell in love with it. And they have some really, really good like last minute packages. And so we booked it. It saved us a ridiculous amount of money doing it this way. If anyone else is looking to get married, but you feel sick at the thought of spending the amount that it costs for a traditional wedding these days, have a look and see if you've got any venues near you that do last minute deals, because I feel like we've got a steal. But yeah, we're getting married. I'll talk a little bit more about that later in this video, to be fair, because I've got loads of planning that I have already started doing, and we can go through a bit of that together. But as part of that, I'm getting back on track with my health and stuff. We've been eating a lot healthier the last couple of weeks anyway, but I've really been craving just moving my body a little bit more, whether that's going for a swim or going to the gym. 2 nights a week I'm going to go, and 2 nights a week Tom's going to go. I'm going to do, I think, did we say Monday and Thursday, and Tom's going to do Tuesday and Friday, and then we're going to aim to do Wednesdays a walk, like as a family. We'll get out with Harper in the evening and just get steps in, and then we usually do like a long walk at some point over the weekend anyway. We like getting out and about with her. So that is our plan. I'll just pop you down here because I'm just getting my breakfast out. So yeah, I'm excited. I feel so weird. I did go to the gym a few times whilst I was pregnant, but I didn't do loads of exercise. I was doing a lot more swimming, and then I would say I just stopped exercising by the time I was like 32 weeks probably. I just was like, nah, this is not for me anymore. I was absolutely knackered. So I'm really excited, to be fair. I'm going to have my overnight oats now. I made these in the last vlog. It's exactly the same recipe. But I've been really enjoying them, and don't know why I didn't do this before. If you are having a baby, or you've got a baby, or you're pregnant, whatever, or you're just busy, prepping overnight oats honestly makes such a difference, because there were so many mornings where I was just not getting to eat any food or get breakfast until like midday, to be honest, because when I'm on my own with Harper, sometimes if we're having one of those days where it's just a bit crazy, then I just don't get to eat. So this has like changed the game, and it's got protein powder in, it's got peanut butter in for some fats, obviously the oats have got my carbs in, so it's just a nice like balanced breakfast. And I might make myself a little coffee as well. So that's gonna be my breakfast, but I will, check in a bit. I think I might run you through what I've done so far for the wedding planning, and I'll bring you guys along on this journey with me, because it's gonna be stressful, because I've got less than 6 months to plan it. I don't think I've said that before, but we've got less than 6 months till getting married. So I've got all my vendors to sort. I've got a dress to sort, bridesmaids. Tom needs to get his suits done. I've already made I've told my bridesmaids who they are. My sister is gonna be my maid of honour. I've made all the group chats for the hen and stuff, so they're sorting that out, which is good, because I'm like, I couldn't even imagine having to figure that out right now. But yeah, I've got a lot of things that I need to get organised. So maybe we make the list and some timelines today of when I need to get stuff done by. Also, I thought I'd just show you something, because I feel like all you ever see on TikTok is these American women pumping, and they have like ridiculous supplies. Like, they must be giving themselves massive oversupplies. Like, they're pouring out jugs and jugs and jugs of breast milk. I did a pump last night. That is how much I got. Literally less than a mil. A mil? Oh my god. Imagine, less than a mil. Less than 1 ounce. So, not every single day the pumping is really successful. Those people that you see on TikTok that literally do the pumps, and they have like these big jugs of milk, that is not normal, I'm not gonna lie. So don't feel guilty if you're pumping and you sometimes only get like 1 ounce, 2 ounces. I've just popped Harper in a bouncer so I can try and enjoy my breakfast. She absolutely loves playing with the little toys now. It's so fun seeing them interact with stuff more. Also, how cute is this baby grow? I got this on Vinted, I think, and it's from George at Asda. I absolutely love it. It's got these really beautiful like florals, little birds on it. And this is 3 to 6 months and she doesn't even have much space in it. So I don't know if she's a tall baby or what, but I feel like she's going to be growing out of this in a month. And she's literally 3 months today. Also, just clock that as I said it. She's 3 months old today. What on earth? That has gone so fast. It doesn't even feel like 2 minutes since she was like a tiny newborn baby. I'm not even going to start looking through pictures because I keep doing that to myself. I keep looking through photos of her when she was really small and I just end up crying. Because she's got so big. I just can't believe how quick the last 3 months have gone. When people say to you that it flies, it really does. And in those early days when you're proper in the trenches and people are like, you'll blink and it'll be like, you'll have all oh my God, it's early, I can't speak. You'll blink and it'll all pass so quickly. It's the least helpful advice, like, it's the worst advice. You don't want to hear that when you're in the trenches and you're like, I've had no sleep for 3 weeks. And someone says to you like, it will go so fast, enjoy every moment. It's BS. But it also does go so fast. So I feel like there's a little bit of comfort in that. Because whilst, yeah, it's not that helpful to be told, oh, it goes really quick. Like, for my next, like, when we have another baby now, I'll be able to just tell myself that if I'm having really difficult moments in those early days, like, this goes so quick. It's so temporary. It won't last forever. And to be honest, I feel like that is the moral of the story when it comes to having a baby anyway. Like, the start of this week, Harper's sleep, absolutely terrible. She was waking up every 2 hours, every hour, because we're transitioning her out of her swaddle. And then the night before last, she did a 7-hour stint. Last night, she did a 5.5-hour stint. So in those 2 nights where I was in the hells of being woken up every single hour, feeling like I was back in those newborn days, I should have just said to myself, it's not going to last forever. But it's so hard in those moments when all you want to do is cry and sleep and sleep and cry.
Whee! There we go. Right, put you down like this for a minute now. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, yeah. You good girl? Oh, what's the matter? What's the matter?
My dad has gone home now. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea. I'm really tired. I already did make myself a cup of tea. I wonder how long that's been brewing. I've definitely fed Harper. That's going to be very strong. I might have to make another one. I like my tea strong, but I'm pretty sure that that's been there for maybe half an hour. Yeah, it's very dark. Yeah, I'm going to make a cup of tea and then I need to try and find my AirPods, which I think are in the cupboard over here in a coat or a jacket or something, but I haven't seen them since before Harper was born, I don't think. I don't know where they are, but I want them obviously to go to the gym. I have got some, well, Tom's got some headphones that I could borrow, that I could use if I really needed to, but I just, yeah, it feels kind of annoying that I've got AirPods and I've lost them, and I've already lost a pair of AirPods a couple maybe last year. Oh, this is Calpol, by the way, because Harper had her 12-week jabs yesterday, so she's been having some Calpol just to help with regulating like her temperature and just to make her feel better. But she coughed whilst I was giving it to her earlier and it went all over me. So that's what that is. But yeah, I lost another pair of AirPods 2 years ago, I want to say. On the train to work, I was charging them on one of the charging points and I just left them plugged in and never been seen again. This cupboard is embarrassing, guys. If I show you this, it's been on our to-do list. It was on our to-do list whilst I was pregnant to sort this out. And I feel like I've decided I'm just going to try and tackle it. We've got too many coats. We need to get rid of some coats. there's a shoe rack here, but it's just not being used very well because obviously there's stuff everywhere. So yeah, I might tackle this whilst I look for the AirPods. Hopefully, Harper's chilling over here. I might bring her a bit closer to me actually. She's in her little bouncer over there. But hopefully she lets me get this done. Don't know. Bless her, she's not been feeling amazing, I don't think. Yesterday she was definitely more upset after she'd had her jobs. It was just a combination of she'd be very sleepy and she'd sleep for like 2 hours and then she'd wake up and she'd cry for a bit and nothing was like helping her. And then today she's been alright. She's had like a couple of, I would say like 2 like half an hour sessions of being a little bit sad and a little bit fussy. She's had a couple of naps and then yeah, while my dad was here she was great and then she seems good now. I gave her a feed and she seems very happy. She's just playing with her toys on the bouncer. So we'll see how much of this she lets me get done. What's the bet that Tom comes home and it's just all over the floor in an absolute mess? Let's see. I've just put Harper's bouncer down here so I can see her. Right. I don't even know where to start. I think I'm just going to chuck all the coats on the dining table and figure it out. And whilst I go through the coats, I will have a look in all the pockets and see if I can find the AirPods. I'm going to make a pile of the coats that we don't really wear that much and see which ones Tom's happy to get rid of. Like this one, for example. It's alright. It's a nice like black jacket, but it's got a broken button on the top. And I'm pretty sure this is Tom's, but I don't remember the last time I ever saw him wear it. So I'm going to make a pile and then we can go through it when he gets home. And get rid of the ones that we don't use. There's like a clothes donation bin in town. So I'll just go and put them in there. This coat I used to absolutely love. I think this is from Warehouse, but what size is it? A 10. I do not think it fits me that well anymore. It's a little bit tight, and I don't know, it's just not, it's very, you know when it's a fluffy texture, but it just looks a bit raggy? Scraggly? I don't know. So I think that is, I can't remember the last time I wore it. I also don't think I would ever find myself wearing a turquoise blue coat ever again. You know when you look at stuff that you bought in the past and just think, what on earth was going through my head? Just found a couple of nice lip bits in this bag. So I've got a YSL lipstick. This is old. This definitely should be thrown away. I'm pretty sure that could be nearly 10 years old. That was really bad. And then this is actually a really nice lip oil. It's Lady Gaga's House Labs brand. I can't remember what it's called, but I really like that. It's just got a little bit of colour to it. Makes your lips look, you know, like your lips but better. I've just found in my running backpack this like Pilates top that I've been looking for ages. It's like a really thin mesh one. So at least I found something, and this bag hasn't got anything else in, unfortunately. I thought, oh, maybe I'll put my AirPods in there. It has though got the water thing has got water in it, which I don't even know how long that water's been in there for. I don't even know if I'd want to How do you clean these out? I don't know. Okay, the cupboard is clear. No AirPods. So that means I've fully lost them. I mean, at least it made me tackle this job. I'm pretty sure that this shoe rack will actually fit horizontally. Horizontally? That's not what I meant. It's already horizontal. You know what I mean? I think it'll fit width-wise there. Because I remember when we bought it, we were trying to decide which way to put it. And I think I'm going to turn it around because one of the issues we have is when we have coats on here, it gets so full that you can't shut it because of this here. And I think it'll stop us from just like piling crap down there because we'll want to be able to see all the shoes. So I'm going to move that around. And then the floor is so gross, needs hoovering. And then maybe go through the shoes because I'm pretty sure there's loads of shoes in there that we don't wear either. I'm actually surrounded by just crap. I can't believe how much was in this cupboard. I'm going to show you what I'm currently stood and surrounded by because how bad is this? Guys, what on earth? I think all this needs getting rid of. That is so embarrassing. Truly a Monica cupboard. But how much better does this look? It feels like we've got loads more room now. You're never going to guess where I just found my AirPods. In the sideboard here. Just like in a drawer that I open every single day. But obviously, when Mummy's looked, she's not looked properly. They're literally here. This is the next job that needs doing. You know when you just have a rubbish drawer that's full of like random bits and bobs? That's not being done today. But at least I found them. Also, I bet you've all been screaming at me because guess what I did again? I left my tea on the side. So that is now even darker than the first one that I made. I honestly don't know what has happened to my brain since I had a baby. It has turned to mush. Genuine mush. I'm so forgetful. I don't know where anything is. And I can't seem to hold a conversation anymore. Oh my god, I've nearly finished this now. I've just been bagging everything up that we don't want. I've got a big pile of stuff there that needs to go upstairs. I'm going to hang a lot of my coats in the wardrobe because I don't need big winter coats down here right now. And then there's some stuff that I'm leaving to Tom that he can sort through because I'm not touching any of his things because guarantee I'll throw something away and then in 6 months he'll be like, babe, have you seen that coat that I haven't worn for 4.5 years? I really want to wear it tonight and I'll have chucked it away. See you later.
Bye. I'll go with you. Well, not.
Decided to come for a swim. I just thought it'd be more relaxing than the gym. I'm going to ease myself into things. I feel like if I go straight in and do a gym workout, it's going to be a shock to the system because I can't even remember what I'm doing. It would take me so long. I feel like I need to figure out a routine or like what I'm going to do in a session before. Otherwise I'll just be stood there like, how do I do this again? So I thought a swim would be a bit more relaxing. It's like nearly, well, it is 8 o'clock now. So Tom, he was just going to go out for a little walk with Harper and then it'll be time for her to go down to bed. So he's going to do bedtime without me for the first time. So we'll see how that goes. He's got a bottle of pumped milk. Hopefully it goes all right. And if not, obviously I'll just feed her when I get home. I'm going to have to do a pump when I get back. Otherwise, I'll have missed that like late night bedtime feed. But yeah, I'm gonna go in. The nice thing I think about swimming is because you like don't have your phone, you literally have nothing with you, it really helps me to switch off. And I thought, do you know what, with like how crazy things feel at the minute, and I've always got Harper with me and it's just overstimulating a lot of the time, a swim might be just so relaxing. Like no phone, no music, nothing, just listening to the sound of the pool. And obviously when I'm swimming I won't be able to hear anything anyway. I forgot to take any shampoo or conditioners on my hair. It's literally frazzled, but it's fine. I'm gonna have a shower when I get home. Oh my god, that was so nice, so relaxing. I'm gonna make that a weekly thing if I can, because yeah, it was just like such a nice way to end the day. Oh my god. Do you know what I look like? Do you know when Margot Robbie played Queen Elizabeth? That's what I look like. But yeah, it was just so relaxing. So I'm definitely going to make a habit of that because I feel like that has just filled my cup right back up. It's Saturday today and it's finally not 1,000,000 degrees. So we're going out for a walk. It is even raining a little bit, but I'm kind of glad about that. We're going to go to Clumber Park, which is like a National Trust park. We'll go for a bit of a walk around. Tom's going to do a bit of a run, might get a little coffee. Harper, is she asleep?
No, she's just checking out the world.
I think
and
she's
yawning
a little bit, she's not had a sleep yet since she woke up and it's just gone 10, so she's been up for a couple of hours. So she's due a nap, so I'm hoping she will fall asleep in the pram. I was thinking about trying her in the toddler seat because in the bassinet she just likes to be able to see out and look around, but obviously we need to have the like hood up if it's raining. If it's not raining, I'll put the hood down and she can like look up and around. So I'm thinking the toddler seat, she might enjoy sitting in it a little bit better, because a lot of the time in the bassinet she will just cry. She's not a massive fan of it. There's a few occasions where she's fallen asleep in it, but they're few and far between. So I was thinking about maybe putting that on. She'll have to lie, you can recline it back, she'll have to lie back in it because obviously she's only 3 months old, so she's not sitting up yet. But we've got the Upper Baby Vista V2 and you can lie it all the way back, so might try that. I did bring the rain cover as well because I don't want her to get wet in there. Hiya!
Hey up.
Harper's got the like little seat on and she seems to absolutely love it. She's just chilling in there. She'd wake up, but I think she's gonna... No, she loves it.
Probably elated, isn't she? But
It is rain. It is raining, so we're wrapped up. She's got the little rain cover on. But it's actually so nice, isn't it? This weather. This is my favourite kind of weather, you know. What? What is it? A frog? Oh my god, it's so small. Where is it? Don't pick it up. I don't think you're meant to pick them up. Okay. Look how
not gonna
cute.
kill it.
Yeah, but I'm sure like, can't the oils on your fingers?
Huh?
The oils on your fingers can like damage their skin or something.
I don't know that, so
Maybe not. Maybe not. Tom's gonna get you're gonna get cancelled for picking up a frog.
What's the opposite of cancelled? Because it was never that. Can't get cancelled.
No, I do love this weather. I feel like, I mean, we've actually got things to do this afternoon, but this would be such a good movie day weather. Although it looks like the weather's going to be like this all weekend, so we could do that tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon. Not going to put Harry Potter on yet, it's a bit early in the year for that. We do like a full Harry Potter session once a year where we watch all of them, but usually October. Sorry, I'm trying to do this one-handed.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Pushing her. I would say usually October is when we would.
It's like Halloween to Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know why, because they're obviously not they're not Christmas films. But I mean, I do know why. They're very cosy.
I'd listen to that argument though. If someone said Harry Potter's a Christmas film.
Some people do think Harry Potter's are like Christmas films.
I don't hate that.
There's a couple of them where Christmas is in them. Which one is it?
The first
the one where... Yeah, the first one was Christmas because that's when Harry and Ron stay back, don't they?
Yeah. Imagine that year 7 just like cut them out of school.
Boarding school.
Well, I suppose he didn't
But yeah, we usually start, I would say like October time, because they are very like cosy autumnal films, aren't they? But Tom's gonna head out on his run in a second. You look like a very cool dad right now.
A second?
Yeah, go. We could get one of those jogging prams if I do get back into running.
That's not happening. I was going to say a very bad word then, that's not happening.
Why?
No.
If I get back into running, I mean she's way too small for it right now. I'd be really scared in case I like tripped up. Like what if you hit a rock or something and
I
then you
would
tripped
sooner
up?
let you do just look after Harper whilst you do like park run or whatever, and I'll just run after.
Yeah.
I'd sooner do it so that I'm not doing that.
Also, I
Just
think
imagine how like the likelihood of something going wrong with
yeah,
that
I know.
is so high.
Also, surely it would make you run so much harder because you're pushing like extra weight around, aren't you? We are so
Drenched.
But that was such a nice way to spend a Saturday morning. I feel
like
refreshed.
20 degrees outside.
I know, it feels warm still, obviously, because it's not. It's 20 degrees, still kind of mild, but
The rain takes the edge off.
yeah, it was so nice. I had a little flat white. I had a breakfast back. Tom did not.
They're good.
Trying to keep healthy, but I was like, I'm way too hungry. This is the only thing they had, and oh, that was so nice. I'm just so happy that it's raining. I never thought I'd be so glad to see wet weather. Harper absolutely loved that seat, so I'm definitely gonna continue to use that. It looks like the bassinet is out. That's gonna be put in the loft for baby number 2, and yeah, we'll continue to use that. She slept. It took like 20 minutes of of me walking around, and then she fell straight asleep, and she was asleep the whole walk. She's probably been asleep for like over an hour. Whilst we sat in the cafe, she stayed asleep, which never happens. Like, she never would do that in the bassinet.
And that's after a good night's sleep as well. And
Yeah.
it wasn't...
And without the rocket.
I presume... Christ, yeah, without the rocket. I presume that wasn't a fussy 20 minutes before she went to sleep.
No, she was just sat looking around. She loved the fact that she could see out. Whereas normally, if she wasn't asleep in the pram, she would be... She'd sit in it for like 10 minutes and then cry. So that's definitely what we're going to do from now on. Just makes my life 10 times easier. And then we've just transferred her into the car seat and she's fell back to sleep, so that's great. My sister is actually coming this afternoon. What time? Her train gets in at 1:15, so I'll go pick her up in your car. You can just chill with Harper for a bit.
Yeah.
She's coming this afternoon, and then we're meant to be going to a barbecue tonight.
It's meant to rain till like 10 p.m.
Yeah, so I don't know if that is going ahead. I need to ring my dad because it's like a family friend.
If it doesn't, we could suggest that we go into town.
Yeah.
Have a drink, go to like...
Yeah, that's a good idea actually.
that.
We'll just go meet everyone in town. Yeah, my sister's going to stay at ours tonight. I need to
Bedding.
quickly clear the spare room because...
Change our bedding.
Yeah, I know, but I'm pretty sure you put the double bedding on
We've got loads of double bedding.
oh yeah,
definitely
we've
got
got a
more than
white
that.
one. We've got a white one. Tom put double bedding on our king size like bed, but it still worked. It made the duvet so puffy.
Yeah.
I only realised like 3 days in. I was like, why? There's like hardly any duvet between us, and I'm a duvet stealer anyway. So Tom ends up with no duvet.
And at the
half
minute,
time.
that's actually quite acceptable.
Yeah, well, it's warm, that's fine. But yeah, I realised, I was like, we've got 2 gingham sheets. One's a king size and one's double. They're slightly different, but not different enough that Tom would probably notice. So I was like, oh wait, this is the double one. But yeah, I think we've got some more because I need to change the bedding in the spare room, and it's also got loads of clothes on it because when I cleared that cupboard out the other day, all the coats that need to go upstairs are just chucked on that bed until I had time to put them away, which obviously I haven't done. And all my clean washing is on there that I haven't hung up as well. So I need to do that. I should have time to do that when we get back.
You'll have an hour.
Yeah, I'll give Harper a feed and then you guys can watch Benidorm or something, and
Hell yeah.
I'll do some organising in the spare room. Good morning, guys. I'm just making myself a little, I say little, it looks like I've made an absolutely huge one, so I might be drinking this all morning. Smoothie, because I don't want to out him. I was going to have overnight oats, but Tom made it. And I don't know how he's managed to do it, but it's literally like liquid. So that's like an oat drink rather than an actual smoothie. Rather than a smoothie, rather than actual overnight oats. So I thought I'll make myself a little smoothie because it's quick. And I'm starving this morning for some reason. My dressing gown does just keep coming undone as well. So if I do flash you, don't mind me. There we go. There is still loads left in here. It's going to come out the top. Just need to wipe up because I have spilt it all over the side. Oh my gosh, guys. So this weekend was like one of my favourite weekends ever. I just feel like every weekend since we've had Harper, I say to Tom like, oh my god, this weekend was amazing. Like, it was my favourite weekend ever. And then we get another weekend together as a family, and I say it again. I just like, I'm living for the weekends these days, but in a little bit of a different way to the way that I used to. I just absolutely love the family time. Like, it's just quality, simple time. We don't really do anything crazy. Like that walk we did on Saturday that I vlogged was so nice and relaxing. The rain, oh my gosh, it genuinely made me feel amazing. Like, I was walking around, Tom went for his run, I was walking around with I put Taylor Swift on. I was basically singing. There was hardly anyone at the park. It was so quiet. Walking around, listening to Tortured Poets Department. Really in my feels because it was raining. Harper was asleep. And then we went and had a little coffee. It was just so nice. And then we spent the afternoon. My sister came over. We went to a friend's like barbecue and spent a bit of time there. And then that was Saturday really. It was just so nice. And then on Sunday we spent most of the day at Tom's mum and dad's. My sister stayed over. She left about lunchtime. Yeah, we went to Tom's mum and dad's for most of the afternoon. And then not last night, but I would say like 6 o'clock yesterday, we went for a nice long walk. Just Harper was due a nap, so we put her in the pram. We had a nice long walk. And yeah, just really wholesome, gorgeous vibes. The really simple weekends just fill my cup in a way that my busiest weekends never ever used to. And I always knew I wanted to be a mum, but I can't believe how much I'm just absolutely loving it, like taking to it, and it just feels like the most natural thing for me. And I feel very lucky for that because I know that not all women have that experience. Some women have a really tough time postpartum. The simple things just make me happy these days, like a wet rainy walk and a coffee is all I need. All I need for an absolutely gorgeous Saturday, isn't it? Right, I'm going to go and have my breakfast. And then, I don't know what we're going to do today. Probably get out for a walk, to be honest. I'm trying to do a lot of my like activity through walking. I have actually got a lot that I need to crack on with for the wedding this week. But it's actually Monday today. I usually do my vlogs in a bit of a weird way. I start them on like a Thursday or a Wednesday because I know that I'm not that consistent every single day with vlogging. And then I'll tend to pick up the camera over the weekend, and then I usually do a little bit on Monday. So Monday is today, we'll see how much we can get finished, and then we'll be into next week's vlog because Tuesday is when I upload my videos. I have had a really nice breakout overnight. It's like kind of painful, so sorry about that, like staring you in the face. But these things can't be helped, I guess. I am going to try and put Harper down for her first nap. I've been trying to do a couple of her naps a day as a like proper nap. So our bedroom's still dark. So putting her back into her bassinet, in her like sleep suit, so it feels like a proper nap. Sorry, this is like the worst filming. Put you down. Oh, yeah, and I'm trying to get a little bit more on it with her naps now because for ages we were just going basically off her cues, so we was just doing everything on demand. But I feel like I want to try and get into a little bit of a better routine with her sleep in the daytime, and hopefully we can stretch her longest like sleep session in the night to be a bit longer, because at the minute it's about 4 or 5 hours. If anyone's wondering what this red light is, this is what we put on in the night when we're doing the night feeds, because red light is supposed to not interrupt the production of melatonin, which is like the sleep hormone. So like if you turn on all the lights, it startles everyone awake. Like I would be more awake, she'd be more awake, whereas the red light is supposed to continue the production of melatonin so they don't really properly wake up, which is why our bedroom looks like a brothel. I also haven't made the bed yet, but you know, it's Monday morning. Right, should we try and get you down for a nap? Hello. We did 30 minutes, not too bad. I managed to get a shower in, I got dressed. I'm gonna put this washing away. Smile at me. I'll put this washing away and then can get you up and get you properly dressed for the day. Now you've had your first nap. Yeah, 30 minutes, not the longest nap, but I think around this age it's normal for the naps to get a little bit shorter because they're going through like a phase where they're starting to recognise their sleep cycles like change, and they start to have different sleep cycles, don't you? So if I wanted to have a longer nap, we'll do a contact nap, because I know that if she's contact napping, she will sleep for a good hour. But if we put her down for an independent nap, half an hour, I can't really complain about. Right, put these bits and bobs away. I have just got dressed. I really need some better quality basics. Like this t-shirt is so thin, it's like got no structure to it. It's just really soft and rubbish. Just realised the white noise is on. But yeah, it's just like really like flimsy, it's rubbish. I want some more form-fitting ones. I had one really nice t-shirt that I always used to wear from Topshop. Just a nice little white one. And I can't remember what I spilt on it, but it was something that was like oily and red. And that is just a recipe for disaster. Like that stain's never coming out. So I need to get some more basics, basically. I can't decide whether to go today. We'll go for do a little shop. I could just go to M&S or something and have a look. Or whether we just save it for another day. Just keep today a little bit more easy. What do you think? Maybe we could go. I was thinking about going over to Lincoln anyway, because what's that massive piece of string? I'm still on the hunt, guys, for this pistachio Jellycat. I know it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, why am I basically a child? Someone please tell me. But if I can find it and it can go in your room, then we'll always have that memory together, won't we? Do you remember when you were a tiny little baby? We went to Lincoln and we found the Jellycat that we've been hunting for ages. Yeah, this t-shirt, it looks a bit crap to be honest, but oh well. We'll wear this, shall we? What shall Harper wear? Guys, I went through her wardrobe and organised stuff last night, and I realised I'd got stuff like in the bottom drawers that was 0 to 3 months that I for some reason put into a box because I thought everything in this box, yeah, I thought everything in the box was like not 6 to 9 months, so I've just not even looked at it or opened it. But no, there was 0 to 3 months in there, so now I'm like, right, I've got up until here. All of those clothes there are either 0 to 3 months or 3 to 6. So I'm working my way from this side to try and make use of all these bits that are on this end, because she's not going to fit in them for very much longer. Oh yeah. I do find though that the baby grows come up smaller. So 0 to 3 month baby grows, she's not really fitting in now. Depending on the brand, they're just too short on her. So like the one she's got on right now is 3 to 6 months. But the 3 to 6 month clothes still seem to be a little bit too big on her, because I imagine that the difference between her being 3 months and 6 months is going to be quite big. So for them to sell, like, to create clothes that are going to fit a 3-month-old and a 6-month-old, don't really know how to do that. I'm just watching Molly May's new vlog, and Harper's doing a bit of tummy time. We're using the sensory cards. Yes. She's also got this like grabby ball. One of our friends bought her this for my baby shower. Yeah. And she's really enjoying using this at the minute, like grabbing onto it. So she's got that. I'm going to put a little bit of something on my face because, yeah, the breakout is very much here to stay, I think. So I'm going to use just some light complexion bits. Are you chatting to Mummy? Look at all your cards. Can you see this? Wow, you're almost rolling. She's so strong. And then she starts to get frustrated, I think, because she can't actually move, really. Like, she's kicking her legs. Like, can you hear? She's getting a bit upset. You alright? Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. We've had a feed, now we're in the bouncer, and I'm going to try and finish my makeup. I have started it. I do need to go, I think I'm going to go to Lincoln. I need to get a new eyebrow pencil. And I've got like a Boots and a Superdrug where I live, but they don't have, I always use the NYX eyebrow pencil like religiously for like the last 6 years, I want to say. But they don't sell NYX in either of those So I have to either order it online, which I don't know why. I never really order makeup, like little makeup products online. Occasionally I'll buy stuff on ASOS if I'm doing an ASOS shop. But I would never just order an eyebrow pencil. It just wouldn't occur to me to do that. I think because it's not like a lot of stuff. I think because it's a small product. I don't know why, I just wouldn't. So I need to get a new one, so maybe we'll go do that. I think that's the play. What time is it now? 9:30. You're due a nap in just about 10:15, I think. 10:15. So we've got 45 minutes to chill, maybe have another little play, tire you out, and then I'll go when she's due her nap because she will sleep in the car. And that'll just make my life 10 times easier, keeping it light because I can't really be bothered to do a lot of makeup. A little bit of concealer because the eye bags need it. The dark circles, that is one thing that I've definitely gained since having a baby. I didn't really get dark circles that much before. I thought I was one of the lucky ones in life. Turns out I just wasn't tired. I just wasn't tired enough. So now we've got them. Mascara I've been using recently is the L'Oreal Panorama Volume Million Lashes Mascara. I do quite like it, but I prefer a tubing mascara because for some reason it doesn't matter whether I wear waterproof mascara, normal mascara, whatever it is, it always ends up underneath my eyes. And those dark circles that I just use concealer to cover come back, but they're not actually my dark circles. It's just mascara underneath my eyes. It makes me look like even more tired than I actually am. And this mascara does it. So I quite like the way it makes my eyelashes look, but I don't like the fact that I look like I haven't slept for 40 days and 40 nights. So yeah, I need to get a new tubing mascara. The one that I always used to use is the number 7 one. And I was also using one by Milk for a while, which I quite liked. I might try a new one out. I feel like a lot of the brands, the like high street brands, have started doing them now because it's like revolutionary. It's the only thing that stops my mascara from transferring. I also find that I don't know whether I've got long eyelashes or whether my eye, like the space between my eyes and my eyebrows is just quite short. But often the top of my eyelashes will rub on like the top on my eye socket here. I've made a right mess of this. I've got mascara all over my eyelid. I also find that it's a fine line with this. If I use it slightly too much, it looks clumpy. Like I feel like this eye is starting to look clumpy, and I've also got mascara all over my eyelid, haven't I? I have just parked up we're at Doddington Hall because I'm going to nip into the shop and see if they've got the pistachio Jellycat. And I thought we could have a little walk because there's a nice like country walk that you can do a bit of a loop around. So I thought we could do that as well. Harper's asleep and she only fell asleep like 15 minutes into the journey, so she's only been asleep for like, what's my timer say? 25 minutes, and she only did a small nap this morning, like half an hour nap. So I'm wondering, do I just sit here for another 10 minutes and let her sleep, or do I just transfer her into the carrier and hope that she stays snoozing? Transfer complete. She's still asleep. So that means she's probably going to do a good hour, which is exactly what we needed. So I'm buzzing about that. If you live anywhere near Lincoln, this is such a nice place to visit. I actually think this was in one of my, I don't know if it was in one of my pregnancy vlogs on here or on TikTok and Instagram, but it's just really cute. It's got a little farm shop, it's got a cafe, it's got a clothing store, there's a little interior shop, that's where they sell the Jellycats, and it's in a country estate, so you can do like walks, it's got a garden, and then obviously there's the massive hall as well that you can pay to go and look around. Everything in here is so beautiful. I really love these cushions. These look really nice in our bedroom. I just think the print's really nice. Just so stunning. Like, this is what I want my future living room to look like. These are unreal, but they're just very calorific. Just having a little look around the farm shop. Look at these cakes. I had this raspberry and white chocolate blondie last time I came. 10 out of 10. So you probably guessed, but the Jellycat mission was a fail. And I feel like I'm giving up now. I'm not going to go anywhere else to try and find it. If it's meant to be, one day, the pistachio will be mine. I've decided we're going to do a little walk. Harper's still asleep. I've just transferred her into the pram. And she's still chilling in there. So yeah, we're going to go for a little walk. And I don't really know where I'm going, to be honest, but just see where the day takes us. We have just got back home. I feel like I've been out the house for ages today, and it ended up being a bit of a random day, to be honest. Didn't do much of what we actually planned. I ended up having a little look around Home Sense, and I got Harper a couple of, they have like good baby section there. I got her a couple of little toys to put on her pram because I just think now she's a bit more aware and she can see things. I want some little bits and bobs just to help keep her entertained in the pram. So I got this, like, it clips onto the top of the pram and it's got like black and white things on it. It's got a rattle on it. All the sensory bits. I don't know, she's a little bit hungry. She's having a feed. So yeah, from Donington Hall, I actually picked up this height chart, which I saw last time I went, but they had the one that I wanted. The one I wanted was out of stock, but they had it in there this time, so I've got it. It's from this brand called James Ellis. Just very cute. You can kind of see on the back there. It's all different woodland animals, and I just think that would look really cute in her nursery. So I got that. Obviously, I didn't get the Jellycat because they did not have the pistachio. I was very tempted because they had every other Jellycat from the newest like drop or collection. They had the big apple and I was gonna get it, and then I thought, I don't need it. Like, it's easy to get drawn into these things, and I just thought to myself, why am I spending this money? It's not the one that I even wanted. I'd just be getting one for the sake of it. So I thought, no, control yourself, be a little bit more reserved, and we're not getting it. So I left the Jellycats behind, but I did nip into the city centre and I got just some really basic bits from M&S, which was, get that out of the way, which I think was originally what I said this morning I was going to do. So I got this ribbed short sleeve t-shirt, just in white. I wanted to get just like a normal cotton one, not a ribbed one, but they didn't really have any in the shape that I like. They were all more like classic t-shirts. They didn't even have any oversized ones. Kind of similar to, I guess, probably this shape that I was wearing, which was not really what I wanted. I think what I really need to do is I'm going to look at, I think, Tala. Because I just want one of those t-shirts that like sucks you in. Like it's more of like a skin tight one. I just think they're so much more flattering. You know, when you want to wear like baggy jeans or, I don't know, even like shorts, I just think they look a little bit nicer. I feel like if I was a skinny mini, I could get away with the oversized tee vibe, but I have to be wearing a very specific outfit for me to feel confident in an oversized t-shirt. Whereas I actually think that I look better in a form-fitting t-shirt. Even though you can see all the lumps and the bumps and the rolls, that is absolutely fine. I would rather that than just look like a little bit frumpy, if that makes sense. Anyway, I digress. So I'll have a look on Tala for one of those because I think they seem to do the nicest quality ones that I've seen that aren't ridiculously overpriced. Then I got two vests. So I just got a grey vest, classic ribbed, because I literally live in these. But again, I was saying this morning, as with my white t-shirt, I managed to get a stain on my white vest as well. So I'm just spilling things everywhere. So I got, yeah, a white one and a grey one. Pretty good prices in there, to be fair. This t-shirt was £9.50 and the vest was £8.50, sorry. And they're just really nice. They're all 100% cotton. Nice material. Pretty decent quality. So it's called the Stay New material. Don't know what that means. Anyway, I'm going to end this vlog here, guys, because I feel like I've been rambling on for ages today. And I've taken loads of clips. So I feel like this probably could have been a day in the life, but I will put it all into one vlog. And hopefully you've stuck around till the end. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Thank you for watching. And if you want to subscribe, I would massively appreciate that. I will catch up with you all next week. Follow me over on Instagram, where I do a lot more like daily updates if you want to just like see what I'm up to on the daily, if you even really care. But like I said, I will see you in next week's video, and I hope you have a lovely, lovely week.